climbing might sound dangerous, but with the right equipment and just going to a climbing gym, it is not especially dangerous.
Yeah, at a climbing gym, you can climb as high as you want. You can go all the way to the top of the wall, or just climb a little way up. Let's talk more about climbing with our friends in Conversation C.
Susie, do you like to climb?
Well, I climbed trees when I was a kid. Why?
Jim and Alex went to a climbing gym. Rob told me about it. It sounded kind of fun.
So, you want to go climbing?
I'd like to try it.
Okay, I'll go with you. But I don't want to fall.
I don't either.
Now Susie and Taylor want to go rock climbing too. This is great. Now the whole station is going to try this sport. It is a little different than other activities, but it is good exercise.
Yes, and it's a challenge to climb all the way to the top of the wall at the climbing gym. I think that you will feel really good about yourself if you do that.
Good point, Katie. I remember that it feels good to get to the top. It is difficult and kind of scary, but it is worth it. Let's go to Christina for more about this.
Taylor 听说有人去攀岩，而且听起来还蛮好玩的。他说 It sounded kind of fun。句中的 kind of 是很口语的表达方式，指的是有点、蛮怎么样的。所以 kind of fun 就是蛮好玩的。你可以称赞别人 She is kind of cute。她蛮可爱的。It's kind of difficult。有点困难。It's kind of cold today。今天蛮冷的。你在歌词或者是比较随性的对话中，可能会常听到 kind of 这样的说法。其实它就是 kind of， 念快了就变成 kinda。在美国一般人是这样说的 I'm kinda tired. She came kinda late this morning. 或者 The movie was kinda long. 所以这个 kinda 是口语的表达方式，你也可以试着说说看哦。
When Taylor uses the phrase kind of, she is talking about climbing. She's learning more about the sport and she thinks it sounds a little fun. That's why she says it sounds kind of fun.
Maybe music is playing loudly and you want to tell someone it is too loud. You can tell the person, sorry, the music is kind of loud.
Can you use this phrase, friends? Peter, that was a good example because I played music kind of loud when I was in high school.
Really? Me too. But you know what? You just used today's grammar point, and Rebecca would like to talk to us more about it. Here she is.
Hey friends, we have a very exciting grammar point today. I, verb and noun, when I was, age, or period of time. For example, I learned to swim when I was 7. Or, I read a lot of books when I was in college. Great job! Now you're ready to use it.
So you can use this sentence when you talk about something you did at some time. Peter, can you think of an example?
Sure. I played tennis when I was younger, and I started to go running when I was older. Friends, can you think of a way to use this grammar point?
It's fun to think about things that we used to do when we were kids. Susie used to climb trees when she was a kid. Try telling someone something that you used to do when you were a kid.
That's a good way to practice your English. And another good way to practice is to say today's key words. You can review them with us right now.
Here's the first keyword we learned today. High. High. The plane is really high.
Top. Top. Stand at the top of the building.
Dangerous. Dangerous. That street downtown is dangerous.
Especially. Especially. Ask Joan. She's not especially busy now.
Kid. Kid. Jim and Joan have 3 kids. All right, everyone, those were all the keywords that we learned together today. Keep practicing them on your own. But right now, we'll continue the review and look back at today's conversations.
Are you ready, Jim?
You can go first, Alex.
Okay, this is a high wall.
You can go all the way to the top.
Do I have to?
No, you don't need to climb very high.
Good. I'll just climb up a little.
Right. And don't worry about falling. I'll hold the rope and catch you.
Hey, Taylor. Do you like rock climbing?
I don't know. It sounds dangerous.
Rock climbing isn't especially dangerous. Jim and Alex went climbing last night. It sounded really fun.
Where did they go?
They went to a climbing gym.
Oh, so they didn't climb up a cliff?
No, but they will try that next time.
Susie, do you like to climb?
Well, I climbed trees when I was a kid. Why?
Jim and Alex went to a climbing gym. Rob told me about it. It sounded kind of fun.
So, you want to go climbing?
I'd like to try it.
Okay, I'll go with you. But I don't want to fall.
I don't either.
Whoa! Climbing was a little dangerous.
Well, yes, but it wasn't too dangerous.
The wall was really high.
It was, but I climbed all the way to the top.
Yes, and then fell all the way to the bottom.
Well, I'm glad I had a harness and rope.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught you.
Yes, thank you, Ginger. I'm glad we weren't climbing a cliff.
Me too. That is especially dangerous.
Ginger, next time, let's climb trees.
Yeah, I love climbing trees.
Tall trees?
Yes, especially banana trees.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Question Time. A time to ask your questions and get some answers. Today, we're talking about rock climbing. And here to answer our questions is my special guest, Rocco Kalima.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
Rocco, you have an interesting hobby.
That's right. I love to go rock climbing.
Do you go rock climbing often?
Yeah. I go every weekend.
Wonderful. Then maybe you can answer today's question. Today's question comes from Sean Tai of Hsinchu, Taiwan. Sean writes, my girlfriend wants me to go rock climbing with her, but I have never done it before. Am I strong enough to rock climb? What if I fall?
That's a great question, Sean. Many people ask this question, and the answer is yes. most people are strong enough to go rock climbing.
Really? How so?
A lot of people think that rock climbers use their arms to pull themselves up, so they wonder if they are strong enough. But rock climbers don't just use their arms.
Then what do they use?
Rock climbers use their legs to push themselves off and get themselves higher.
I see. And most of us have strong enough legs to push ourselves up.
Right. If your legs weren't strong enough, then you wouldn't be able to stand up from the ground.
I see. What about Sean's other question? What happens if he falls?
Rock climbing gyms have ropes and harnesses that keep climbers safe. If a climber falls, the rope and harness hold the person up.
Oh, so then he or she won't fall to the ground.
That's right.
Thanks for the information, Rocco. I learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot too, friends. See all of you next time on Question Time.
Thanks for joining us today to talk about rock climbing. This is a special sport. Maybe you can get some friends together and try it.
It is especially fun to do things with your friends, and that's why we always ask you to practice your English with a friend.
Yeah, maybe you can tell someone about something you did and use today's grammar point. Or think of new ways to use today's key words.
It can be kind of difficult to practice, but keep trying and come back here every day to practice with us. We talk about many different things on this show.
Yeah, and tomorrow we'll have a new lesson. And that means there will be new things to talk about and new key words that we can practice together.
So we'll see you then, right here on
Let's Talk in English.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.